Hello YouTube, welcome to Scholarship World. Scholarship World, we say win a scholarship with ease. Now, if you've been following this channel, what we do exclusively is to talk about scholarships, international scholarships, admissions, and all that. And also, we have a section for tech-related stuffs solely in tree. So, if you are interested in tech-related stuff, how to make money online and other stuff, you can also check that one out. And yes, so on in this video we are coming to talk about the Ireland Fellowship Program or Fellows Program, which is a fully funded scholarship for international students in the various countries. And so if you are a student and you are checking to study abroad, and this might be a good chance for you, an opportunity for you to try your hands on. If today is your first time watching this channel, I would ask you to kindly click on the subscribe button, share, leave a comment, and also you can like. You understand? So let's go straight into it. Now, this is basically the landing page for the scholarship, and then I'll leave the link in the description so that you can easily access it. So what you would want to do is that you come to this particular page, and then you have the about the Ireland Fellowship Program. So it basically says a little bit about the program and all that. And then it also states here that depending on your country, it is important to be aware that some fellowship are by invitation only, and you need to check what applies to your country. You understand? So, and it says that in such cases, embassies will invite applications from staff in designated partner organization. Only applications from these will be considered. So, if you are coming from a country where you need to be invited, or you need to be given invitation to apply, then you have to check that. We will be looking into such things, and so that you get yourself appraised with all that, understand. So you like to come to this page for applicants. You come here, and then this place, it basically talks about the eligibility criteria for the various countries, you understand. So if you come here, we have for Africa, you understand. So Africa, we have Angola, Burundi, Congo, Djibouti, so Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, Lesotho, Liberia. We have these countries here, and based on these countries, we have the eligible programs that you can actually apply to, and these are the eligible courses are in agriculture, health, education, human rights, computer science, engineering, business, and more. So you can actually click on here to look at the eligible programs, and then also or here to read more about it. So we have also for Asia, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam. We have for um, human rights, casement fellowship in the human rights for Nigeria, you understand. And then we have for Burundi, we have Zambia, and all that, you understand. So we have the various countries for that, and then also we have the PhD research program for Vietnam as well. So whichever one you want to go into for, then you can just click on the read more, and then you get access to it. So now we come to this particular page here. It's basically talking about um the benefits of the scholarship. Now, from this place, it says the award covers your program fees, your flights, accommodation, and living costs. Eligible master's level programs in Ireland commence in August or September each year, and depending on the program, will run for between 10 to 16 months. So it's basically let's say 1 year to like maybe 1.5 year for this particular programs, you understand. And then these are basically some basic information about the program. And also yeah, so for the applications for this particular um call, it is open, you understand, for the 2025-2026 academic year. And then we talk about the eligibility. To be eligible for this program, you should be resident or national So you should be resident, as I mentioned earlier on, from any of the countries here in Africa. And then uh, for any of the countries that you are from, you would like to check the fellowship page on the further requirements that you need for this particular program. But then furthermore, you can see from here that from the eligibility, you must have a minimum of, you know, 2 or 3 years substantial work experience that is directly relevant to your proposed study program, depending on the country. You understand? And you must hold a bachelor level qualification from an accredited university. And also, if supposing you have a first class, uh, you are fine. But then if you have a second class honor, to be accepted, you have to have like a work experience. So if you don't have first class, then you definitely have to, but you have second class honor, you have to get um a substantial work experience, you understand, for to be eligible for this particular scholarship. But then it doesn't talk about it second class lower in all the remaining classes, you know. And also so you can actually read through this particular page to see what is required of you. And also for applications, they have the applicant's guidance notes. You have to, it is highly recommended that you read the guidance note to be able to know what is expected of you. Then the application process consists of 3 stages: preliminary application, the detailed application, interviews, and all that. And then all applicants who are selected to progress after the second stage will be required to sit an online Duolingo English test, after which there will be other processes of selection. So basically that. And then to commence with the application process, you have to actually click on this particular place, and then it shows uh, shows documents. So now you have the Ireland Fellows Program Directory of programs. So the programs for this particular scholarship, then the Fellows Program for Africa, you understand, and then for the fellowship program application form, you have to click on this. So you have to click on all these to know what is expected of you. You read thoroughly, and then you can come to the application form. So let's just download the application form and then open to see what is there. You understand? So yeah, so this is the application form, and basically the closing date for the receipt of stage one applications is 28th of July. So if you are interested in applying, you should be fast with the application, because it's left, I think, about 6 days or so to the closing of the application. So you have to be very fast with it. And then application should be submitted by it should be submitted by email to the relevant embassy of Ireland. So you see, we go to page 6 for that particular detail. So based on the country that you are from, you send your application to that particular country's the embassy in that particular country, so that you can be able to get your application through. You understand? Then also before completing this form, please carefully read the guidelines as I stated earlier on. Then for the application, you have to include a scanned copy of the following documents with your application. And your application will not be valid until these copies are included. One, official identification, either your passport or any other official identification documents that you have. You understand? And then your undergraduate degree certificate, and then your undergraduate transcript. You understand? And also include the explanation of the grading systems used by your country. Then, so you basically, I am a national of blah blah blah. You just fill this spaces here, and then also you input your data, your nationality, and all these necessary stuff. It's not really difficult to sorry, excuse me. Okay, so then English test. Uh, but then the English test is not really compulsory, because if your studies was entirely in English, you understand. So basically that is it. But then if you have it, it's recommended that you use it, you understand. Then your work experience and all that. So basically these are just basic stuffs about um the the application process and what the filling of the application form. So basically stuffs about you and then your qualification and all that. Then you have to also click check this. So you make sure you go through all these and then do the needful and all that. So to send the application, he said it's at the page 6. So you can hold on. Yeah, so to get the email for um, the particular consulate that you send your application to you go to the guidance notes that we saw here. For now this for Africa, so this particular one, you let's download it and then so when you come here, it says it's on page 6. So yeah, so page 6. For Ethiopia, you send through this email. For Kenya, this email. For Liberia, this email. For Nigeria, Malawi, Portugal, Sierra Leone, and no, for Ghana and Nigeria, we have the same email. So you note that for Mozambique, you have Mozambique and S1T. So you can have one email for maybe 2 or 3 countries. You understand? So you just have to know, uh, go through which one you are supposed to state. So for Ghana, basically, this is the email that are supposed to send to. So that is basically it for this particular scholarship. And then you can basically know that for the English proficiency, requires a standard English language proficiency, that this will be verified by English language testing. And also the English language testing is normally through the International English Language Test, IELTS, and also for some basic stuffs. And then so basically that is it. You can read through to get yourself appraised with whatever information is here. So you can go through the work experience requirements and all that. So basically that is it for this video. I don't want the video to be much longer and all that. So you can thoroughly go through this, but then the basics is what I've actually applied, explained. There is no application fee. There is no application fee. Your flight, everything is covered. So, and yeah, that is it. So if you've watched the video to this point, kindly subscribe to the channel, like, comment if you don't understand anything, and also share for others to know about scholarship work. Thank you. We'll meet in our next video. Bye bye.